Hello everyone, we are here, we are live, we are ready to go, and mostly picking up where we left off last episode or last week. You can see here I got myself a little rocket, and you might recall, for those people that caught last week's stream, that things didn't go without incidents. I have my Eve lander up there in orbit. I was bringing up the command vessel, docking them together. A couple of mistakes along the way. I won't get into the details of it all, but that thing ran out of monoprop just as it was approaching the lander to dock the two things together. So this thing has some extra monopropellant plus some more surprises that I'll get to in just a little bit. And we'll be launching it pretty much right away. But before I get to that, I do want to go into last week's weekly screenshot challenge. This is on my Discord, and the challenge from last week was to put in your best rover picture, and this was last week's winner right here, coming from Sam. So thank you very much, Sam. Very lovely rover. I believe that is Tylo, though I'm not 100% sure of that. But thank you very much, Sam. And if you are interested in these joining into these weekly challenges, there's a weekly challenge, there's a monthly challenge as well. If you're interested, pop by my Discord. No cost, no expenses, just go there, have fun. But and that's about it. But in the meantime, why don't I get myself ready to launch this thing? So I've already targeted my vessel. What happened last time is it's still up here too. My jewel vessel, that's this over here. Oh no, I don't know. Yeah, I think that's the jewel vessel. You know what I should do? Just turn them off. I have my vessel that went to jewel, and I went to it I targeted it instead of targeting the Eve 1. That was the first of a few mistakes that happened last time. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to time warp it. It's in about a 90 kilometer orbit. I'm going to time warp so it is a little bit ahead of us. And we'll get this thing. We're going to get a nice sunset launch here. Okay. And we'll get this up there, get this docked, do a little bit of transferring of some cargo and some resources, and then get going to Eve. I'm really hoping. I'm just going to let it get ahead of me just a little bit. Z, and let's go. I'm really hoping with this episode that I'm going to be getting that Eve landing. That's my goal. It always seems something comes up, though, that slows me down. That's kind of the nature of this game, of it throwing you curveballs and then you having to deal with said curveballs. Mostly curveballs of my own creation, I will admit that. But, there we go. I think that's looking pretty good. Put this on, and yeah, I think I'll just keep that locked on the prograde vector from here on in. So yeah, mostly curveballs of my own creation, hence why this silly thing is being built. This is really simple. You'll see what's under the fairing in a little bit. The only reason it's so big is because the docking port on the target vehicle is a Clampetron Senior, the 2.5 meter docking port. So I have to hide a Clampetron Senior in there. But there's really not much payload. You'll see it in just a little bit. And yeah, watching this. Can you arrange for a KSP payload release during one of these? Thank you in advance. I will be going to KSP 2 when it's released. We're only, whoop, I should reduce my throttle. We're only a couple of weeks away from KSP 2. My plan is to do a blind live stream. That's the first thing. I don't want to play it. I don't want to do anything. Just want to make sure that it will boot up, and then I'm just going to do a blind live stream and give people my honest reactions as I go into it. I'm even trying to avoid advanced information, you know, as best I can about the game. I want to know as little as possible. So that's my plan with KSP 2. I hope to do that really soon after the release. I do have a niece that is getting married that very weekend. So we'll have to just see kind of on how that all goes. I got family around, and we'll be visiting other family and all of that. So might not be right on or release date might have to be after that weekend, but I shall do my best, I guess is all I can say. All right, where are we at? We're still climbing up here. Getting close to fairing release. I might... Nah. Trying to decide... Oh, wait, I'm going to be losing my booster pretty soon here. Got to get ready for that. And debating, should I be losing the fairing before I lose the booster? Yeah, let's just lose this fairing. So, boom. There we go. A little bit of wobbly wobbly there. And... yeah, still doing fine. And then going on to the next stage. Throttle that up because it's just a Terrier on there now. So this is the whole thing that's on its way there. Again, it's not much to speak of. Put it that way. A little bit of fuel, Terrier engine, a little bit more fuel there. There's the extra I'm bringing up a bunch of monopropellant. I'm bringing up extra so that we can fill up the containers that are right there. There is also, I'm just watching my apoapsis, I don't want to end up overshooting. There's also a cargo container here. Pin it over here so we can look. Got some struts in there, got some repair kits in there. I should have put those in the original vehicle. I just forgot. It's always great to have some extra struts around. It's always good to have repair kits in case you break a solar panel or something like that. I also have the surface scanner, and I will explain why that's there. It was something I planned on putting on the original vessel and just flat out forgot to put it on. Okay, I'm going to go to a 75-kilometer apoapsis here. There's also going to be a little bit of extra fuel in this thing, so... Did I put any lights on it? No, I didn't. Alright, that's good. So yeah, pretty painfully simple little craft, really. Okay, we'll do our orbital insertion, make our transfer over, try and get this done with as quick as we can. We are now in space. That's a good thing. My periapsis is at negative 81 kilometers, so this isn't going to be too much of a burn. And then we'll be in orbit. Good enough. Okay. I don't even think I put... No, I just put some battery... How much batteries do I have on it? I got over 1,000 units of electric charge, so that should be enough to get over there. So let's get this done. I think I'm a little bit too far behind. The orbits aren't all that different. Yeah, let's move to here and pop ahead and orbit. Nope, nope. That was enough. Okay. And pop ahead in time here. Yeah, launched a little bit late. That's okay. Get this set up quickly for you. And although I'm trying to set it up quickly, I'm still fastidious about trying to get a decent encounter here. Never did look at what's my relative inclination. I'm trying to remember what it was like to launch this stupid... No, I'm good. I'm good. I get a little closer than 1.9, 1.8. Let's play with the timing a little bit. 6. Okay, 1.6 kilometers. That's good enough. Okay. Turn off those reaction wheels. I'm going to be doing a lot of quick saving. A lot of quick saving in this one. So I'm very paranoid about doing these interplanetary things. I've never gone to Eve. It's not something... Okay, we're a minute from the burn. It's not... Oh, I can just put it on the manure node too. It's not... interplanetary things, for anyone who's caught my regular Let's Play type streams, not something I do a whole lot of. Just isn't. And I've never ever gone to Eve before, so not landed and come back anyway. So I'm always a little bit nervous, and although I planned out this mission and I did some testing of it, I never actually did the thing. So, until you actually do it, you never can tell exactly what's going to happen. All right, so let's do this little drift burn, Dewey. Watch my closest approach coming up. Remember seeing 1.6. Can I get a little better than 1.6? Little puffs of RCS. Oh yeah, it's still going better. Oh, that's about it. About 1.5. RCS thruster block. These forward-facing thrusters might be being occluded by this big-ass docking port, but it's really not a big deal because that would just be for thrusting aft, and I still got these guys back here, so it really doesn't matter. It won't throw off any kind of symmetry or anything. Okay, we got about 11 minutes. 11 minutes to get there. Probably want to increase this throttle a little bit. There we go. Coming up from below. There it is up there. Hello up there. Okay, let's this thing still has a ton of delta V. I'll transfer over whatever. It won't be a lot of fuel to transfer over because even though it's a lot of delta V, it's not like this thing's very big, so it's not a lot of fuel. Okay, so shrinking down that distance. Oh, that was enough. Let's go a little this way, a little this way, a little that way. $300 meters, 200 meters. All right, let ourselves get a little closer now. Oh, I can see I actually have to come this way a little bit. $150, 40, 30. Okay, that's enough. Let's get her closer. We're still 3 minutes away. The Terrier's going to be my main. This Terrier is just for this thing. The main. Maybe you guys are talking about something else in the chat. I could have easily missed it, but this thing is not coming on the voyage with us. This thing is just dropping off some supplies, and then it's done. Then it's out of here. And I will try and do a better job of docking this time. I think last stream, the stream was getting long and I was getting in a hurry. And whenever I hurry things, that's when I mess everything up. This way a bit? Yeah. All right. We're under 20 meter separation. The thing is more than that long. Okay, let's control from here. Still coming in at 7 meters per second, so we're going to have to do a little bit of slowing down. Put this on orbital. Ah, it's better. So this is our command vessel. It's actually still got the booster on it that brought it up there. Okay, this is just slowing down a little bit. Okay. Let's pop over here. Set. Oh, I got junk everywhere. Well, actually, that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's the lander. Okay, everything's pretty close together. Good. I was worried stuff would have drifted apart. There's the lander. Okay, so we still got junk all around us, so that's actually a good thing. We're going to set that docking port as a target there. The planet is below us. Again, got to slow down here. Come on. Set that retrograde vector to be a little bit into the blue sky, as it were. Sort of get us to come below that docking port. So that we're between the horizon and that. That really doesn't feel like I'm going in the right direction, does it? Why does that feel so funny? Is it me? Control from here. That's the target's right. Just doesn't feel like I'm targeting what it says I'm targeting. This is... Okay, no, that's right. Okay, never mind. Here, let's just push it on. Okay, that's good. Let's see here. What's the heading of... Oh my god, there's too much stuff. There we go. This heading is almost at 180. A little in the positive, so this should be almost at... Yeah, and a little in the... That... Whoa, 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 I'm on the wrong thing. This is gonna be too much flipping. I'm pointing the wrong way. Pointing the wrong way. Oh, look. Okay. My fingers are in the wrong place. Okay. Slow yourself down. Back up, buddy. Back up. Back up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think that's looking relatively lined up. So one of the things I did wrong with this vessel is I did not toggle off in the VAB the yaw pitch. Oh, this is... Oh my gosh, I have the wrong things toggled off. Oh, for goodness sakes. How did I... Oh no, I got the right things toggled off. I'm just... Oh my god. You want the yaw, pitch, and roll toggled off. That saves you a lot of monopropellant. And that's really how I ended up wasting a lot of monopropellant last time. That feels right. Is because I didn't have that toggled off so that I can make now attitude adjustments and it doesn't, it's not using RCS for that. This way. Okay, forward. There's that program. Okay. Now we are generally moving in the right direction, looking for the prograde vector on the nav ball. There's my target. There's that, and you can see I need to tilt this way. Yep. That feels better. Okay, forward. Go that way. Having some sort of docking alignment indicator is always sweet, but I did promise myself I will play stock, so I'm going to stick with that. I seem to be... Oh, that's a little bit offline there, but hopefully it'll be good enough. Bouncy, bouncy. Magnets take over. Okay, so there we are. So the first thing I want to do is grab these two monopropellant tanks that are completely empty. And grab these guys, which are almost all full, and simply bring over all of the monopropellant. Obviously, I have brought up a ton. Doesn't hurt to bring up too much. So there we go. Fill that up. And I'll also transfer over the cargo. Don't let me forget that. You can see now our crew. Our two pilots, Chris B. Kerman and Ferd Kerman, and engineer Jason L. Kerman and Jerry G. Kerman. Okay, that's that one full. So we'll close that one, and now the other one. Okay. And we'll also transfer over some of that liquid fuel and oxidizer, and then we'll just get rid of this thing. Say goodbye to it. Okay. That's all the monoprop, so the monopropellant now is full. There is liquid fuel. Waste not, want not. This isn't going to do much to fill this in. But, you know, like I said. And there's actually also these little round dumpling guys on here as well. Here, let me aim the camera down here. That makes it easier. 1, 2. I put on, it looks like 3. Oh, and there's an Oscar B under there too. I built this thing over the weekend, and now I'm forgetting what I built. And another, nope, that's the cargo container. Okay, in, and cargo. Which I should be able to do like just from this menu here, right? Yes, so I want these kits. I want these. Is there a way to grab all 4? Like, no, I don't know. Whatever. There, and there. And the little survey scanner, which I've yet to get into exactly what that does. But I think that's everything I need out of here, so we're going to undock. Reset the camera, make sure I'm on the right vehicle. There we go. Put on RCS. There is no more fuel on there, but there is monopropellant. That's all I care about. So RCS on, and we'll just do this. And it's probably not going to do... I'm just going to do this enough to so I know it's out of the way. That's really all I care about. To grab a whole... Oh, Alt-click to grab the whole stack of inventory. I'll try that in just a little bit. Oh, am I going to... I might... where's my... Oh, I got monopropellant. Yeah, I'm going to make it to the atmosphere. I know it actually won't discard this debris unless you get your... I can't remember, it's like below 40 or something kilometers, but if I just touch the atmosphere, I can now convince myself this thing will deorbit, you know, even though it won't. Okay, so here we are. That's that. So it was saying Alt-click to move a whole stack. So Alt-click. There you go. Nice. Hey, still learning stuff. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to... I'm going to get that... Get out our engineer here. And can our engineer, let's go into construction-y mode. Let's get off her that. Can she have this on? Nope, it's too big. It's too big, but it went in. That's weird. Okay, we're going to pretend that didn't happen. Okay, we're just going to grab it. We're just going to stick it as far forward as we can. And we'll just kind of hopscotch it along, as it were. It went into her inventory, but it was red, and that kind of bugged me. So I'm going to add this to the... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Just leave it where it is right now. I know where it needs to go. It needs to go on the lander. And while I'm installing it, I'll leave people maybe to guess what its purpose is. But it is going on the lander. So we're just going to leave it there for now. Okay. Lander, lander, lander. We got to go find the lander. So, still hardly any fuel in here. Okay. So, that, I guess, is over here. Oh, it looks like I'm still got it as a target. That's cool. So, control from here. Let's see. Can I aim it at the target here? Which way is targeting it? Looks like it's ahead of us. So, it should be close to prograde. Oh, but not relative to the target here. Orbit, prograde. How far away? We're 3 kilometers away. No, I think I'm just going to go straight for it. I think that's the best plan. Let's use up some... Yeah, let's not use up... We're going to do it this way. Target. There we go. Okay, and we're moving away from it. That's not cool. Use up our engines here. This is probably not the most efficient way to do this. It's probably better to set up something and go around another orbit, but I'm actually just going to go straight at it. See if we can... pull... There we go. So I'm looking at my distance closest approach here. The time is going up, but the distance is going down. That's what I care about. No, the more efficient way to do it is actually, if it's ahead of you in the orbit, to actually burn retrograde, and that will then do an orbit. That'll slow yourself down. Okay. I'm not convinced at all I'm doing this very smartly. Okay, we're at least moving towards it. Is this the point at... No, this is the back... Yeah, I should come this way. Should have kept doing what I'm doing. Oh, I got a 1.4 kilometer separation coming up in a few minutes. That's good. Okay, keep pushing it that way. That's the one to be looking at right here. Okay, 1 kilometer separation. And 400 meters, 300 meters, 200 meters. It's under 100 meters. Nice. Okay, there we go. So this is kind of bonus fuel what's in here anyway, so whatever. Whoa, 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 getting a little bit of wonky wobbly stuff happening. Do some auto strutting here. An auto strut. Oh, this is already auto strutted and it was still doing... Okay, fine. Okay, let's get ourselves a little closer. I got a 65 meter separation coming up in about 4.5 minutes. Very low relative velocity. Is this gimbling turned way down? Yeah, it is. Probably once I lose this stupid thing, it'll be better. Close the distance a little more. I'm actually not convinced I'm targeting... Yes, I'm not targeting the lander. I'm actually targeting the vehicle that brought the lander up. Because now that's all coming back to me from a week ago. My plan was to steal its remaining liquid fuel. That's what it was. Okay, so we're 41 seconds away, coming at it 7 meters per second. I think there's a lot of stuff piled all together here. That's okay. But I'm seeing what my target is. That's all. Let's start slowing down. Probably want to come north. Oh, actually, probably good the way it was. Let's go back this way. Oh, no. Do want it on the other side. Sorry. Where's our... I can see I have to come north of the actual thingy. The thingy. So I'm pushing this retrograde vector to the south. And that should get me coming up towards the north. Just a little bit of liquid fuel left in this puppy down here. Well, it's probably still... let's slow down. Still not coming north enough. Okay. Going to grab this as a target. This is what I completely botched last time. Not sure if I said control. That thing looks like it's pointing due north, so I'm going to point myself due south. And this should be okay, and I'm going to try and do a much better job of monopropellant usage. And I'm pretty sure I have disabled the yaw, pitch, and roll on these. That is good. Oh yeah, I'd know it right now when I'm doing this. Let's put RCS on. See, yeah, none of them are going. Okay, I think that should be lined up. Let's aim the camera down here. And I can see I've got to come northwards. I don't think I have... Oh, no, I might have been able to... Well, whatever. I was just thinking I could have probably oriented that towards me, but I didn't. Get myself moving in the right direction a little bit better. Jeez, I should have put on more monopropellant on this thing. Even that little bit used up quite a lot. Well, this is going to be the end. Well, yeah. Ugh. This thing uses up more. I should have put on more. I only put on 2 of those, and I should have put on more. You know what I mean by not testing everything? Should be moving towards it. No, that way. I've already used up over half my monopropellant. Well done, sir. Oh my gosh. No, I'm going to have to back up again. Now I'm really reluctant to keep... No, we're drifting away again. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's stop. Let's pin. Let's do this. Going to use the mat loan technique here. Oh, I have no electricity. No, I'm not using the mat loan technique because I cannot orient that guy. Boop. Aim at the target. Target's this way. Wow. Someone's saying he needs to watch on 144p. I cannot control. It's fine on my end. YouTube's telling me it's an excellent connection. So if you're having something on your end, there's really nothing I can do about that. I'm going to run out of monopropellant again. I might have to send up another supply barge. Just, oh my gosh. This is... It's always something to overlook. And if there's something to overlook, I'm going to find it. There should have been more. I could have easily put on more of these tanks on here. Just a rocket head. I might be sending up another supply barge. Oh my gosh. Light that candle at the back. Yeah. I could be doing that too. But this thing is hardly what you would call nimble. So lining yourself in there with the engine isn't exactly the easiest approach. Of course, now that's hindsight, that I've used up almost all my monopropellant, I think I'm going to have to send up oh for goodness, I'm going to have to send up another barge. Like, even if this gets completed, that's just a stupid oversight on my part. Oh, the joy of going live. Okay, we're at least coming over it now. Okay, where's my... And, yeah, that's it. Monopropellant is gone. So, same problem as last time. Oh, for goodness sakes. That is terrible. Okay, okay, alright. No, I can't revert to flight. Don't be dumb. Back to the Space Center. Back to the Space Center. Now, I'm not going to do the docking with two such cumbersome crafts. I'm not going to dock them using the main engines. That's just not going to do that. So all these people telling me to light it, just stop. Okay, we're going to... This is here. Now what we're going to do is modify this sucker. Cargo container. Oh, I still need those. Okay, cargo container comes out. That's the big one. How much is in one of those? That's 20. And the roundified ones are 22. So let's put on 2 of those. Let's go with 4 of these. 4 of these, sure, why not? Might as well increase this to 4 too. Alright, so, yep. Needs more monoprop is really the moral of that story. I think this is all going to be fine. I can see the staging's not right. Just want to do a quick delta V check to make sure adding a little bit didn't really mess this up too much. Oh, 3830 is fine. Oh yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. That should be fine. That should be fine. That should be fine. All right. So I've tripled the amount of monoprop on this, and we're going to be stealing these roundified guys. Is what we're going to be doing. Okay, launch TWR. Maybe a little bit higher, and that's going to be it. So sorry about that. There we go. Okay. Save and launch. Sorry, Philip. Yep. Okay, so anyway, where are we? Oh no, I'm still going after the Eve 1, aren't I? Eve lander probe. Everything's close together. Here, let's... So much junk up here now. Okay, where is it? That's what my target is. Doing this again. Okay. So, time warp this around. Oh my gosh. Okay. Z and go. All because of not putting on a couple of extra monopropellant cans. That's all this is about. Because I'm dumb. I figured it should be fine, but no. Yes, the other thing I was thinking too, isn't there monopropellant in that cupola module? I think there is. Oh, I think the sun's coming up. Look at that. I don't know if I filled that part up. I might not have. I'll have to remember to check that. All I did was fill up the roundified thingies. Trying to get this right onto 90. I'm being asked, am I excited for KSP 2? I am. I always deliberately temper my enthusiasm. There's too many times in the past, you know, if you overhype yourself about something and you're bound to be disappointed by it. And I know it's early access, so I am very, very much looking forward to it. And I'm hoping it'll be great, but until you get your hot little hands on it, you never know exactly what it's going to be like. Will it have the same charm as the original game? All that's so hard to tell. But I am looking forward to it for sure. All right, where are we at? Let's reduce throttle a bit more. Kind of a little bit too shallow, getting a little bit of heating, so I'm just gonna pitch up just a smidge here. Oh, I'm out of, oh my gosh, dope. I didn't, no wonder I'm so a little bit too shallow. I ran out of fuel. Oh my gosh. Up, damn you. Be a little careful. This isn't exactly a stable McBob here. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Didn't realize that engine had flamed out. Right now I'm just trying to get... Still got it. Pitching up a little bit above the prograde vector only because... Oh my gosh. Only because I'm a little bit low in the atmosphere. I wasn't paying too much attention because we... Oh, and my apoapsis has gone way too high. Oh, for gosh sakes, do that. Whee! The reason why that... Here, let's lock it back on the... I didn't have it locked on the prograde vector. But also there's the thrust coming off of that nose cone pushes right onto this big flat surface here at the front, and the thrust is coming off the nose cone is asymmetric, so the nose cone goes off to the side. Oh boy. Should be okay. We're okay. We're okay. I just noticed my apoapsis is over 80 kilometers now too. There we go. Settling back onto that vector. Oh, it really wants to... There it goes. Watch that electricity. Oh, electricity's fine. Don't be silly. Let's get into space. All right. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. Still a lot of delta V in this thing, so... Okay, just lock it on here. There we go. Okay, so again, orbits aren't too different, so it's going to be a little bit of hopping and bopping to back again. Still forward, yeah. Okay, got 900 meters there, separation. 800 meters. 800 is fine. Okay. Turn the throttle limiter down. Am I playing with any mods? Asked Nordal. The answer is no, mostly. I do have the ambient light adjustment mod because it does make the screen brighter for streams. And I do have Kerbalism, which I'm not using it, and that's intentional. And I put it on mostly. I think it had to do with one of my jewel return things when I was coming back from Lathe, if I'm not mistaken. And I think I wanted... Can probably tell if I turn this on. Yeah, all I wanted was a phase angle. I'm not going to be using that. So that's the only thing I use because the game is so bad for providing you with that kind of information. So yeah, when I was coming back from Lathe, I wanted it for that phase angle. Otherwise, no mods. No mods with a tiny asterisk on it, I guess is what it is. All right, about to do the burn here. This is still, for those people just joining us, thinking that we are going to be landing on Eve. Hopefully, hopefully that might still be in the cards, but you might be noticing quite rightly that, no, we are still in orbit around Kerbin because I am still a bit of a doofus. Okay, what do we got? 13 minutes to our rendezvous. Having monoprop issues. Bad design, didn't put enough monoprop on it. Already sent up some extra monoprop and realized I still don't have enough monoprop. So this thing has a whole lot of monoprop. And we're gonna get her done. One way or another, we're gonna get this done. Okay, let's get in closer. Yeah, the engineers did not plan this out very well. Is there a mod for knowing how much electricity you're... I don't know specifically. Normally, when I play for fun, I'm always installing Kerbalism. My main Let's Play has Kerbalism installed, and it has a VAB helper tool, which does tell you exactly that, how much electricity you are producing and consuming and all that kind of stuff, because there's so many more things to think about with Kerbalism. Any tool helps. Whether there's something that's all it does, I don't know. Right now, though, I'm just thinking, I gotta get this done. I gotta get going to Eve. This is getting ridiculous. it. Well, keep it locked on there. Okay, let's start slowing down, knocking off some of this velocity. Hello, this is a familiar sight. Creeping in on this vessel. Again, let's go back here. We should be able to set you as a target, right? Come on. Docking port. Docking port, come here. Okay, fine, be that way. Oh my gosh. Set as target. There we are. Okay, this thing definitely is pointing straight southward, so I'll point this guy straight northwards. Looking for that target icon on the nav ball. Where are you? Here it comes, up at the top here. Well, we're getting a docking stream. Nothing but docking. Okay, we are stealing monopropellant. What we're going to do is we're going to grab an engineer right now. Where's our engineer? Here we are. And, oh, can she... I think she probably can reach them from here. If I'm not mistaken. Engineers have very, very long arms. Oh, I got to remove these guys. There. Stick that there. It won't let me pull these off when there's something attached to them. So you got to pull off the RCS thruster blocks. There. If this isn't going to be enough monopropellant, I don't know what is. There we go. Okay. And we'll place these. You know what? There's no reason for aerodynamics anymore. We can here put the snap on. And we can just, one there, one there. I should be able to get them pretty much equally spaced around. About there. Is that opposite to the other one? Yeah. And looks good to me. All right, we're going to board. We're going to, again, steal. There are 2 monopropellant cans in here. We're going to steal everything we can. I now have 6 of these roundified monopropellant cans. So that should be a lot. I don't know if I'll be able to fill them all now that I'm thinking about it, but... out. No, I won't be able to fill them all, but still, it's going to be a lot there. And There's another one. That guy. Out. Okay, so I've tripled pretty much the amount of monopropellant. Yeah, there was 10 units of monopropellant in the cupola too. Okay, I don't care. I know I don't care about. I've taken all the. I don't care about the lick. I don't care about anything. I'm gonna undock this. Undock, darn you, this one. Why do I not have the undock option on either? Oh, am I time warping? I'm time warping still, for goodness sakes. Undock. Onto you. SAS on. Retrograde. Be gone. Be gone, little probe. Okay, we shall try this again. Now, I still have it. It's 8.4 kilometers away. I think I am better off. Here. Rather than trying to fly that 8.4 kilometers, it is a better idea to go a little bit. Wait a minute. Is it behind me? It's behind me, so I actually should go retrograde. Let's move this forward a little bit. And I should be able to get an encounter very close to where I am. Let's put these guys on. Yeah. No, better plan. Don't even need this. Just point this retrograde. Because burning retrograde, it is, yes. Oh, not relative to target, relative to your orbit, silly. It is, no, that's, am I doing this? I'm ahead of it. No, I need to burn prograde. I'm doing it the wrong way. Oh my gosh. My brain lately. This will happen all to you too, young folks. This will happen to you too. You're actually burn away from it. So, we are ahead of it. We need to slow down. Slowing down means burning prograde. And I should be able to, not even have to, should be able to just look at these and watch them. I'm going to quick save in case I mess this up. Pop that ahead in orbit. No. Wait a second. Why? Oh, I'm looking at the intersects here, silly. Okay, that makes sense. Well, I'm hardly burning anything. I think I'm burning a lot because it's taking a lot of time, but I'm hardly burning anything. Oh no, this isn't working. Why is that not working? Life. Okay, F9. F9, go back. Trying this again. By theory, I should be able to... There it is. That's what I wanted to do. Why was that so hard? Just make a node. Shoot. I was trying to do this maneuver free, but that was a dumb mistake. I know what's happening. Put the maneuver... No, that doesn't make sense. Moving this way too close to me. Oh, for God's sakes. Come on, stop it. Stop being so dumb. No, this doesn't work. No, see. Screw it. Screw what I'm trying to do. Just... I know what I'm trying to do, but the game tools are getting in my way. That's my excuse. I'm going to stick with it. It's showing me what my... I'm not even going to bother worrying about it. And if I'm sounding like I'm getting a little bit frustrated, I'm sorry. But I am. So there we go. Because this is getting stupid dumb. So I'm doing it the forced way. Come back this way, you stinker. So I'm just looking at my closest approach here. Okay, let's get ourselves a little closer. Am I still time warping? This thing's not out of electricity, is it? Shoot! Oh, I never deployed the solar panels on this thing. Oh, for gosh sakes. I just ran out of electricity. That'll help. Oh, boy. But I never did deploy those solar panels because... What is? Oh yeah, I'm a doofus. True. True doofus. Is that my target? No. Again, just reducing this. This is turning into just a colossal. Alright. Closest approach is now a kilometer. 900 meters. I'm going to run out of liquid fuel now, though. I do have, though, the next engine, so I mean, there is that. Yeah, I'm going to run out of fuel on this, which means I really should switch targets to this and just be done. Let's just do this. There we go. So I'm going to abandon trying to get some fuel out of that. We're just going straight for this guy. Let's just slow down. Switching targets to this. Can I switch to it? Oh, it won't let me switch to that target from... it's going to be that way. Okay. And everything's so... Okay, this is where something in Kerbal Engineer is nice. If I go to Rendezvous... Okay, I'm going to use Kerbal Engineer for two things. There is a target selector. Install that. Show that. Go to target selections. Probably as a ship. Eve Lander. There we go. Now I can set that as a target. So thank you, Kerbal Engineer. That's way easier than trying to click on icons that are way too close together in map view. No, I'm done. I'm just going to dock with this thing, and we're going to call it, and we're going to head on out. That's it. I don't really need the fuel. This thing I'm pretty sure is overbuilt, he says with famous last words. Okay. Orient this northwards. Get this done. The camera up here. Go down a little bit, southwards. We're just gonna grab this lander and go. Overshooting there. does it not want to orient that way? That's the way I want you to orient. Come on. Yeah, overshot that quite a lot. Nope, that way. It has to be that way. Roll this so now it should be like this. Yeah, I just rolled it so the hatch is towards that, and that should help me with orienting which way to go, but I don't know what it is about this thing that's frustrating the heck out of me. Yeah, I am going to apologize to everybody right now because I know that this is... If it's frustrating for me, I can't even imagine what it's like for you guys, but... Okay, we got this now. I think I underestimate. I think I really have this under... The RCS is really underpowered. I really should have put on a lot more under RCS blocks. There we go. Okay, our ship is finally together. That took way more work than it ever should have. The staging is an absolute disaster. Oh my gosh. Let's see if we can do something about this. Well, that thing orients itself. Put all those engines down towards the bottom. Oh, we are going to have to take a very good look at this staging. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let that orient itself. That orient itself. So those are my Rockomac engines. I got Separatrons scattered everywhere. And I do have to pay attention. Okay, so where are these decouplers then? Oh my gosh, it must be... Oh, they're way... Okay, okay, this is making sense. So this has got to come down. All the staging from the two vehicles just got all mushed together. This has got to come down. And then there's got to be another one way up. Oh, wait, we can minimize... Oh, no. Okay. This one's got to come down. And something's not right because there's a Sepratron in here somewhere. I don't even know what that is. Figure that out in just in a bit. Orient this for the solar panels. Okay, so according to this, which stage has to deorbit here first? First has to be this one. So there's that. Okay, that makes sense. No, it doesn't. That needs to come first. Oh, I see what's going on here. These engines are in their own stage. Come on, you guys. So those are my nerves. Okay. Oh, one more. Okay. Then that Sepratron, that's right. That Sepratron. I gotta make sure the staging is all set before we start heading out there. That makes sense. And then where's this? This one's up. Where is this? I think this is up with the lander. And then the next stage to go is this one. Yes, that's right. That one. That one. What's this then? Those, and those. But there's extra decouplers in here somewhere. Extra radial decouplers. That is not good. Oh, for gosh sakes. So, these guys do not belong in here. These guys right here. I have no idea where they belong, but they don't belong in there. That's all I can say. Let's just get the first stage right. The rest of it we'll take care of as it goes. These are also not in the right spot. Okay, that makes some sense. So we've got the first stage right. I'll worry about the rest of it some other time. That's because, but there's definitely staging in here that's not making any sense. Okay, we're going to, number one, fix our orbit. Job number one, we're going to put ourselves in a nice 90 by 90 orbit, and in the process of doing that, we are going to be avoiding all this debris that's kind of hanging around. I'm being told to stop procrastinating. I really don't see how. It's just trying to get this bloody thing to work, and I'm trying not to swear because I'm getting very, very frustrated. So yeah, Eve landing, flat out not happening. I can't. Well, yeah, we'll see, I guess, but it's seeming less and less likely it's happening this stream. Because this thing... Oh my goodness, we haven't even started on our way to Eve yet. Alright. Let's do it. Okay. I was just lowering that periapsis. Really, this is just about getting away from the debris that's around so that when I do the ejection, I don't have to worry about stuff. So I'm time warping to periapsis. We will then lower our apoapsis, so we're very close to 90 by 90. I think my inclination's okay. Oh yeah, inclination's 0.1, that's fine. Okay, let this find the retrograde vector again. And I'll puzzle out this staging sometime when not live, because the staging is... it's sketchy. It is sketchy to say the least. The first couple of stages I got right. After that, I have no idea. No idea at all. All right. Get a little closer to periapsis. Lower this one. Good enough. Okay. So the next part of this is to actually plan out the Eve thing. Now, I'm just going to flat out use the maneuver tool that the game provides. We are going to Eve, and we are going to create this burn, and this burn's coming up in 1 year and 303 days. I can see it's an 8-minute burn because my TWR is pretty low. I think I'll split that between two. I think I'll do that in 2 burns. But it's only 1,051 meters per second, so that'll be nice just by itself. Okay, so that burn's coming up in a little bit. We'll time warp to that very soon, but in the meantime, I did have... Let's get out our engineer again. If you recall, I do have this surface scanner right here, and I said, why do I need that? And the reason I need that is because it's a part that gives you your latitude and longitude if you right click on it, and that's going to become very important when we're set to do our descent to Eve, so that we can plan out, hopefully plan out. Okay, this is being a little bit weird. I'll have to just come a little further. Oh, I was trying to stick it to a shroud. That's why it was being weird. This is where it needs to stick. So I'm sticking this on the module that's going to be descending the lander. And there we go. That's it. And it will become important when we go to do our Eve descent. I'll show you that when we get to that. Okay, there we go. Board there. Okay, so I'm going to go into map view. I'm going to quick save. I'm going to set this alarm. Did it make an alarm for me? No, it didn't. So let's create an alarm. Cancel. How do we do the alarm bit? Alarm. There we go. Create the alarm. Give me like 20 days notice, because we're going to need doing some setting up here. Okay, that should be good. So there should be an alarm up here now, right? Yeah. 20 days and 4 hours? No, that was just a raw alarm, you dope. Ah, there we go. That's okay. Take out that alarm. Create an alarm for the maneuver. Give me 20 days warning. That's how you do it. Okay, 283, good. Okay, so into map view we go. I'm going to focus this on the sun so we can watch from here, because that way I'm not watching my ship spinning around at stupid speeds. All right, and we'll get rid of this year in no time. Oh, it's slowing down. There we go. Okay, put it back on us again. We're now 20 days away from our Eve ejection. Everything I'm hoping still fine with these folks. It looks like it. One, and there we go. Delete that alarm. Okay, so what I want to do... Actually, I could have gone a little further than that, now I'm thinking about it. Is I want to split this... Why is it now 1,000? I should take a look at what's going on at Eve's end before I do anything further. Okay, we're going to set this again because it's messed up. That is not right. Going back. Should have maybe checked this to begin with. Create. There we go. That's an Eve counter. Why is this coming up in 1 year, 262 days now? Oh my god, game. I'm not sure what happened with that first one, but for frick's sakes. Okay, let's see. I think it's setting up the burn for the next time. Okay, let's just do this. Which way do we got to go? We got to go retrograde, which is this way. Okay, so we're burning across. Yes. Was it about 1,050, I think it was? I'm just going to do it this way. I think the game just messed me up. I think it did the burn maneuver, then it... But I should set this as a target. I'm a little bit peeved about that. We should be very close to the right spot. But I do not see any... I should have paid more attention to normals and things. Had a normal part to it. I should have checked. I mean, that's on me, but I should have checked what that encounter was like. But I got me a feeling that it actually just messed me up. Majorly. Because the burn that was there was not as described. Okay, let's delete. Put that back to 0. But now I'm not seeing an actual Eve encounter. Looking at this, it looks like Eve's in the right spot. I don't want to go around a whole nother thingy. So I'm just going to see if we can do this manually. Which, of course, is frustrating when before it was just a button push. There it is. Bloody hell. This should be 20 days from now, according to this. So let's just push this ahead 20 days. Here it comes. In the settings, there's always show your closest encounter? Really? So if I go into settings, someone's saying in the settings, I'm sorry, I don't have time to go through that right now. You know how hard it is not to push the quit button right now? Resume flight. Maneuver 1. Where are we at? 16 days from now? Okay, let's keep pushing it. Yeah, I think it's picking some sort of optimal... After my time warping, I think it picked a time... that was... Honestly, I think that time I had earlier was probably better. Let's go to the second maneuver. Maybe this is too much now. Well, that makes it worse. This way. Unfortunately, now I have a correct... Well, let's take the correction out. Completely. There. I think I saw it there. There it is. I'm going to go for this. And the hell with it. I don't care. I don't care if it's the most efficient time to go. I'm just going to go. So 1,056 is close. Of course, unfortunately... Oh, wait. Yeah, there's a correction burn in there, isn't there? That I got. That's a couple of 100 meters per second. How is there... Whatever. We'll worry about that later. Lost my encounter entirely that time. I'm just going to go for this. So it's 1,057 meter per second burn. There's a correction coming up. I'm in the whole I don't care right now mode. Now, this burn is still like an 8-minute burn because my TWR is so low. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in ahead of it. So in this orbit, put in a 500 meter per second prograde burn right now. So that just simply means go here, put in 500 meters per second, 500, not 5,000, like that. Move that closer to where that other burn was. Should have put it right on top of it, actually, right about there. Then take this maneuver. Bring it so that I'm just adjusting it so that once we do one orbit, we'll come back to that previous maneuver. Actually, it'll be more than one orbit, but whatever. There. And now in the second maneuver, I should be able to just take that 500 out. So that would be 556 here now instead of 1,056. And that should be pretty close to an even counter. Darn close enough. We'll make it. We'll tweak it after. So, like I said, I'm 100% in the I don't care mode right now. So we're gonna do a 503 meter per second burn coming up in 28 minutes. Let's just do it. The point is that it takes that 8-minute burn and it splits it into two 4-minute burns, which is a more efficient way to do it. You'll burn less fuel doing that. So that was the point. Okay, I got 45 seconds to get onto that maneuver node. We got it. Use the time warp trip to stop that rotation. Okay, we are finally on the first tiny bitty leg of this. I think what I'll do after this stream is done is change the thumbnail to just simply don't watch this. I feel sorry for all the people that are watching this live, but I'm just going to say flat out, don't watch this. I'll try better next week. Because, yeah, this is not going well. Okay. We're off regardless. Having a little trouble holding on to the maneuver node. I don't know why I'm having some trouble holding it here. As, I think everything is symmetric on this vessel. I'm kind of curious why. There. Get on there. Just stay on that maneuver node. No, it really wants to drift for some reason. I can't hear a single thing from those engines. Yeah, it's so funny because I spent a lot of time designing and building the lander and making sure that can land and get off of Eve. And this whole business here I built live with no plan at all. And I think it's really showing. Wow, it really... Here, I'll put it on... There. Like, I am really struggling with this. Just trying to keep it... Oh, I'm locked! Oh, for goodness sakes! I just noticed I was locked on prograde that whole time. I'm fighting with my own SAS settings. Oh, my frickety frack. It's like going, how can this thing be asymmetric? I built it all symmetrically. That's the simplest thing to do. No, what I'm doing is fighting with my own... I had it set on... Thrust or set lock to prograde, and I was there. Now my hands are away. Oh, for goodness sakes! Wonder why the engines are like dead silent. There is no sound. Oh well, there's something funny with the sound right now. The one thing if you're doing these kinds of burns like I'm doing here, is watch out for the moon. Because it's really easy to get a moon encounter and mess you up. When you do these sort of pre-burns, do the ejection in over 2 burns like this. But with the first burn only being 500 meters per second, it's not reaching out to the moon's altitude, so that's good. All right. Yeah, there were some graphical glitches happening on these vectors with the nav ball. I'm not sure what that was about. I'm not going to lay blame on that, or how badly this is all going on that. I'm laying the blame where it belongs, which is on me. Yeah, I am definitely changing the thumbnail to do not watch this. It's embarrassing. But try next week. Maybe it'll be better. Okay, where are we at? 25 meters per second left on this burn. I'll get ready to reduce the throttle. I'm going to try and do this as accurately as I can. That should be good. Okay, so there's our second burn coming up. Now I need to put this burn back here, right on periapsis. So that's our getting at it dodge burn. And it's very close to getting us an even counter. So we'll just do some tweaking with this. It's the wrong way. Let's go to that second maneuver and see if I can tweak it a bit. Okay, back to the first one. That second maneuver may not be, in fact, very likely is not in the ideal position. There she is. Okay. There we go. So we'll do that. I'm a little worried about that second maneuver coming up because that wasn't, you know, the original. Here, do this. And actually, let's set an alarm and give me a few minutes warning on this guy. So again, this is for the maneuver. Give me 5 minutes warning on it. Is that seconds? No, that's minutes. Right. Oops. Too many buttons. Stop it. Oh, there's another mod I do have installed, which is the better time warp, because especially when I was going, I put that in when we went to Ilu, because it took so long, the time warping. I was going, this is ridiculous. Okay, F5. Just time warp away this time. Give it another one. Woo! Should have put a seizure warning ahead of that. Kerbals still are all level 1s, so unfortunately I don't have very much. I should have put a probe body on. I do have the advanced probe bodies. I should put the advanced probe body on this thing for the sole purpose of giving me some better vector locking tools. Alright, so 5 minutes from the burn. Is it me or all the lights out? There we go. There's a lot of lights. Okay, we got to get it right onto the maneuver node. We're going to be pitching quite a bit down. And this is 5:45, so it's not going to quite... I'm still not going to be staging when this is done. These should all... Yeah, it is doing that part right. This always feels a little sketchy when you're pointing like so much downwards. But it would have been worse if I did it all in one burn. Okay, let's get a little closer. Yeah, it's looking better now. Okay. "30 seconds. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So this is it, our final ejection, getting us out towards Eve. I'm not fighting it at all because this time I'm not locked onto the prograde vector, so it's actually just tracking fine. What I thought. And this will use up almost all the fuel in this stage. So these tanks here are going to be pretty close to being empty, but not quite. And then I'll have to fix this staging. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of physics warping. Get this out of the way. One thing that's nice about burning towards either Eve or Moho is you end up making the ejection on the day side of Kerbin, so it always ends up looking nice. Whenever you go to the outer planets, you end up making your ejection across the night side, which doesn't look as nice. There's no avoiding that. All right. Okay, I'm going to watch this from Eve's perspective. Okay, reducing the throttle. Whoops. Okay, where are you? Oh. Started going back up. Let's get rid of the node. Oh, it's there. Just waiting for it to see it, and I guess I had to delete the node before I could see it. Not sure why that would be, but... yeah. Alright, so that is it. We are now on our way to Eve. I'm going to take this second maneuver that I just kind of chucked in here. I'm going to tweak that. Hopefully bring it down a little bit because it is around 300 meters per second for that correction. But, yeah, here it is over here coming up. But I think I'll do that in the interim between the two streams. Hopefully, next stream will go a little bit more efficiently. We'll get ourselves to Eve, land, and who knows, maybe even get ourselves back and try and get try and get this series kind of done with. But in the meantime, oh, I know why. I'm still time warping. I'm still physics warping. There we go. In the meantime, I am going to apologize to the people that have watched this live. I hope you had some fun anyway. For the people that are watching this at a later date, if you're all the way at the end here, I congratulate you. I also want to thank you, people that are watching this live, people watching this at a later date. And of course, I do want to thank my Patreon patrons and YouTube members. I promise that I'll do my best to do better next week. This one was sort of a kashmazel, that's no doubt about it. But in the meantime, have yourself a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you all next Thursday. Bye, everybody.